We measure wealth in numbers: net worth, portfolio size, asset count, capital deployed. But that is not how the truly wealthy see it. Because real wealth isn't about what you own, it is about what you can decide. If you should sit with billionaires, advisors to nations, investors who don't flinch at a $1 billion allocation, you realize none of them are chasing just assets anymore. They are chasing freedom, leverage, and foresight. You can own 10 properties and still be stuck in a system you don't control. You can have $100 million in equities and still be powerless in a crisis. That is the illusion. Wealth isn't just accumulation, it is alignment. Alignment with the flows of power, the shift in capital, the movements that actually determine the future. And in this era where supply chains collapse overnight and central banks rewrite rules at breakfast, who you are aligned with matters more than how much you hold. So, what is real wealth today? It is having capital that sits inside sovereign trends, not just energy, but energy sovereignty, not just tech, but defense foresight. It is being early where the world has no choice but to go next, because that is where multiples happen quietly before headlines catch up. It is building relationships that create permanence, the kind of permanence that doesn't fear a market dip because you are upstream from it. The kind of wealth that survives what is coming in, not loud. It is strategic and it is usually invisible to most investors until it is too late. That is why we created Cruvon, Lago, and Baronair, not as funds, but as alignment platforms to give capital a role in shaping the future, not just riding the aftermath. If you want energy that outlives regimes, defense systems that see before they react, and credit structures that influence government, you don't buy stocks. You join the rooms where systems are funded into existence. And that is what we offer: access, alignment, and a kind of wealth that can't be inflated away or voted out. If you're still measuring wealth by your balance sheet, this isn't for you. But if you have already tasted what control feels like, if you want to expand that control beyond yourself into the systems that define entire nations, you are in the right place. We open just a few conversations each quarter for capital that doesn't need convincing, only context. Let's get talking with the link in the description. Not to chase alpha, but to align with a future that will be decided, not predicted.